sisters, I hope you're all having a lovely day. Today I'm going to be doing the girl power tag, and I've seen this around a little bit. I think the original was the Buzz Bees. I haven't really thought about it, how to pronounce the nickname. But anyways, I've got my questions on my handy dandy little tablet, and I will be reading them out. If you want to do this tag as well, the questions will be down below in the description box. I will link the people and put the names down below. Go check out their channels, and yeah, just let's get started. First question, what does girl power mean to you? Well, by association only, girl power first of all means Spice Girls to me, I gotta be honest, because that's where I first heard it, and that's the first association that I have with it. And I think about powerful women and women being empowered and empowering and powerful, but but that specifically expression I do relate to Spice Girls. And if I let myself be a little bit, it's interesting because what is girl power? I mean, why not use woman power? I guess it's not really important, but when it comes down to it, if you're talking about what does girl power mean, I think that girl power means being yourself despite what the environment tells you. And I think that that is a real indicator of, I'm trying not to be too feministy preachy here, and I can't help it, because once you look at that world in those eyes, something changes. But I think that that is a real indicator of what girl power is. Be yourself, because a lot of men do not grow up with that the same way that women do, that we're kind of brought down and we're expected to fit a certain way and stuff like that, and we're always afraid of what other people will say. And I have noticed this, that men around me don't seem to view that as something that, you know, it doesn't really matter to them. And when when they do something despite what the environment tells them or thinks about them, they don't feel so accomplished like I do when I do something like that. So I definitely think that girl power is being yourself despite what the environment tells you or expects of you. What is the best advice you can give to girls who want to be powerful? Wow, that's a very difficult one. I think that the best advice I can say is, you try to be yourself as much as possible. Realize that the world is not going to accept you always, and find your way to do what you want to do. And that means that even though the world can't determine how you're going to act or who you're going to be, you still have to live within it, and you have to work your way. And sometimes you can catch more flies with honey than with, yeah. If you could have any superpower, what would you be and how would you use it? Okay, if I had a superpower, I know already, I would want to fly. Like, totally. I always dream about flying. I have these very, very strong, vivid dreams. I dream in color, actually. It's pretty, I work on my dreams. I allow myself to enjoy them better. I find that very, it gives me a lot. And, I don't know how I would use it, quite honestly, because this is a selfish one, but I would definitely fly. I mean, I always have dreamed about that moment, like, you always dream, okay, oh, you're flying, and then in dream, it kind of is a given that you're flying. But I have dreams like, all of a sudden I can start flying, and how would I gain the confidence to start flying and elevating? What happens if I fall and stuff like that? And actually, once I started going through that, I stopped having so many dreams that I'm falling. And also that, you know, that kind of sensation that you get as you're falling asleep, that primer urge that we have, that, oh, so we're falling. So I get that less and less nowadays, and that's because I actually have realistic dreams about flying, if that makes any sense. Show us your best girl power picture. I think my best, and my cat is coming in here. I think my best girl pose is, I think that's it. I think that's all you have to do. I think your smile is all you need. And yeah. What beauty product makes you feel powerful? I think that lipstick does that, but I think for me personally, anything that makes my eyes pop, because when I wear contacts, my eyes kind of sink in and you don't really see my eyes, and choop. And I think that my eyes are a very strong feature in my face, but they're not. That means I know I like using them and I like staring at people. That doesn't sound so good, but yeah. And I just know that without having a little bit of makeup on my eyes, I don't have that. And I can walk out of the house without foundation, stuff like that, but as soon as I put contacts on, I'll probably just want to have like an eyeliner or something like that. Just to not lose my eyes, so to speak. Why is it important to have power girls as role models? Nowadays, because there's so many women and girls and whatever out there that are not giving a very good example, and I think that the more positive examples that we give out, then young girls today will have a better world to grow into. And we can't ignore the fact that there's all these women out there that are not portraying a very healthy image, or mentally or physically. And I think that it's very important to give positive role models, because being women is not about fitting into a little box or being all the same. It's being different and diverse, and embracing that and understanding how your uniqueness is you, really. So if we are not diverse and you're not who you are, and if you try to fit into something that you're not you. And that I think is the great shame. The great loss of our generation. What young up and comer do you think is powerful, and why? I can't think about anybody, but I forgot her name. Jennifer Lawrence. First of all, if you look up an old picture of Jennifer Lawrence before she lost a bunch of weight, I'm her ganger, or she's my ganger, or whatever it's called. And it's funny because in Doubles Week, that's the picture that I have, an old picture of Jennifer Lawrence, because the eyes, something about the eyes and the darkness and the roundness of the face, maybe. And it's this particular shot, I don't think I look like her, but I think that she, as close as I can see, she makes a very strong statement, and I like that. She's gorgeous and she's pretty, and most of us are not blonde, blonde skinny models, but she still portrays something that says, I'm gonna have fun while I'm here. I'm not gonna try to be all elegant and coy and whatnot. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna bring pizza. I'm gonna make faces to the camera. I'm going to have celebrity crushes on the red carpet. And I think that that's really interesting, because she's different. She sticks out. I normally don't see these, celebrity women and actresses and stuff like that stick out. I also think that anybody who's really made it on YouTube is very inspiring to me, because they made it on their own. Somebody literally asked me the other day who shot me for some video that I did. And I told her, what do you mean? I did it. And she was like impressed, because for some reason, some people don't have, a lot of people don't understand that you can do a lot yourself. You just have to be self-taught or figure out who to learn from. And I think that anybody who's self-made makes a very strong statement. So yeah, I would say Jennifer Lawrence. She's pretty and gorgeous, and I liked her for that. That was my video. I hope you enjoyed, and I have to now remove the lump out of the bedroom because he doesn't belong here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you do this video, please let me know. I would like to watch it, and I tag you to watch this video. As always, all the links for my social media will be down below in the description box. My Pinterest, Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook page, and go check out my blog if you like fashion. And that's it. So subscribe if you haven't already, and have a lovely day, everybody. Bye! Didn't mean to burp. On camera, at least not.